Today we picked up a couple half dollars, quarters, and dimes from the local coin shop, which is Greenville Gold and Coins. That's their logo right there. And we have some additions to my coin books. So let's dive in and look at these coins. First off, let's take a look at these Walking Liberty half dollars. So I ended up buying 3 today. First off, we have a 1942D right there, Walking Liberty, and then we have a 1940 no mint mark, which would be Philadelphia if you didn't know that, and the 1939S right there. And let's put that right there. So that's what we have for Walking Liberties. And here are the Benjis, or Benjamin Franklin half dollars, which would be Franklin half dollars. We picked up a 1949 and a 1958 half dollar. This 1949 is a no mint mark Philadelphia. And then we have a 1958 no mint mark as well. So these are in decent shape. Just trying to fill the spots in the coin book for now, but possibly later on we will get some better upgrades. On to the quarters. First off, a 1934 no mint mark, which is Philadelphia. 1960 no mint mark. 1962 no mint mark, and a 1951 no mint mark. So far we have had no mint marks for the Benjis or for the silver quarters. Now on to our rosy finds. We have a 47 no mint mark, a 1961D, there we go, and a 1950 no mint mark, 1956D, a 1955 no mint mark, a 1963 3D, get it? And a 1959D. Here is the first book that we are going to open. Is the Washington Headquarter from 1932 to 1945. We only have one coin to insert in this book, which is the 1934 Philadelphia. And that goes right there. On to the next book. Next is our 1946 to 64 Washington Headquarter book. This one is the newer production of the books. They still look pretty much the same, but are just a little bit newer. This flap on here is a little bit finicky, so I have to, there we go, set it up properly. So first one we're going to insert is the 1962, which goes in this hole right here. These are a little bit easier to get in the books because they are a little bit newer, and so they were a little easier to produce and to design rather than back in the 40s. And then the next one we have is our 1951 Philadelphia, which that will go right here. There we go. And last but not least, our 1960 Philadelphia quarter. That goes in this slot right here. And what I like about these Whitman books are that they give you the year, the mint mark, and how many were produced in that year. On to the next book. Next we have the Franklin half dollar collection that starts from 1948 and goes to 1963. Then after 1963, they made the Kennedy half dollars in silver. The only two Benjis we have today are, again, those 1958 and 1949 Philadelphias. So the 49 goes right up here, and the 58 goes right here. And if you're wondering about this half dollar up here, that one is in very rough condition. But I went to a gun show here in Greenville about a year and a half ago, and the guy was selling it really cheap. He was selling it for $2 because of how beat up it was, so that was a really good steal. Plus, it's one that I don't have, so if anything, you can just melt it down and use it for silver. On to the next book. Next is our 1937 to 47 Liberty half dollars. We have 3 of those today to put into our book. First off is the 1942D, and that goes right there. Perfect. We almost have this whole section done. And then we have a 1940. That's going to be Philadelphia. That goes right there. And last but not least, we have a 1939S, which goes all the way over here. We are over 3/4 of the way to completing our Walking Liberty book right here. We only need 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 more coins left. So stay tuned for future videos to see this fully collected. Today I bought 7 Roosevelt dimes. I did buy an 8th, but the 8th one is a proof, which was pretty cool. But I only started collecting these Roosevelt dimes just a couple days ago, so that's why I only have this 1964D in there. The first one that we are looking at today is the 47, which goes right here. There we go. And then the 1961D goes right there. And then we have the 1959D right here. A 1963D right there. And a 1956D. A 1950 goes right here, and a 1955 to end the silver buy for today. Again, if you are ever in the Greenville area, please stop by the Greenville Coin and Bullion, posted right here. He has a great selection of gold and silver bullion, and he also has collections of proof and various other coins, including replicas of valuable coins. So go check him out today, and please like, share, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.